Imagine meeting your 70-year-old self and hearing them say, "Thank you. You made the right choices." That moment, that relief, that freedom, that certainty depends entirely on what you do in the next 5 years. And today, Cam and I will show you exactly where to focus. Hi, I'm Hardi, certified financial planner and a director at Family Wealth Custodians. Today, I'm joined by fellow financial planner Cam Sondel, who works closely with our pre-retirement clients through our Ready to Retirement program. Together, we're going to walk through the 5 strategic moves that can dramatically improve your retirement outlook. The moves we use every single day with South Africans planning for a confident, tax-efficient, and meaningful retirement. As always, before we get started, please remember this video is for educational purposes only, and it doesn't constitute personal financial advice. Please consult with a certified financial planner or a relevant professional before making any big financial decisions. Welcome, Mr. Sonlo. Cam, welcome to the Family Wealth YouTube channel. And before we start, just tell our viewers today, why did you decide to join the sort of financial planning industry and especially focus on retirement planning?
Thanks, Hardy. So I grew up in a loving home with both my parents, and they did the best they could. They gave us all. We went to good schools. They gave us an education. But the problem came when I was 16 and my dad passed away. And you know how tricky it is losing the main breadwinner
Uh,
and the sort of murky waters financially that could leave you in. And so my mother suddenly had to navigate that alone and without the right advice, without the right guidance. And I just found how daunting it was for her to make the retirement decision she needed because it is a big consideration to make.
no, awesome.
And so I just grew up and thought, one, I want to one day be able to make these decisions on my own for my family, for my namesake. And then beyond that, be able to help people and uplift other people in similar situations, people like my mom and other people I may know as well.
Awesome. No, thanks for that. That's super exciting. I think we need more young talent in this industry.
Certainly.
So here's the thing. Most South Africans don't fail in retirement because they didn't save enough. They fail because they made the wrong decisions at the wrong time, mostly because they didn't know what the best decisions were. This often happens in the final 5 to 10 years before retirement. This is the window where, if you think about it, your kids are finished with school and varsity, your earnings may be peaking, and your lifestyle often expands quietly in the background. It's also the window that carries the biggest impact on the next 30 years of your life. Yet, this is when people panic, freeze, or get emotional. Moving to cash when markets fall, claiming retirement funds way too early, trying to save tax now only to pay for it later on, taking unnecessary risk in search of a quick win. So let's shift that thinking. Here are the 5 moves that matter most.
Number one, get crystal clear on your living expenses. If there's one area where almost everyone guesses wrong, it's their spending. When your income is strong, lifestyle creep happens quietly. 2 coffees a day, a few more subscriptions, a nicer holiday, nothing wrong with that. But when you retire, precision matters. So here's what we ask clients to do. Track every cent for at least 3 months. Groceries, medical aid, entertainment, holidays. The real numbers, not the ones we think we spend. Most people discover that 20 to 30% of their budget is going to things they didn't realize. This clarity gives you two gifts. You'll know whether your retirement income target is realistic. Two, you'll find money that can be redirected into savings or debt reduction. Here's a powerful step. Test drive your retirement lifestyle now. Try living on your expected retirement income for 2 or 3 months. It reveals the truth fast.
Second, the debt elimination sprint. Debt is the silent killer of retirement cash flow. Every rand spent on interest is a rand not building your freedom. Before retirement, prioritize eliminating the following: credit cards, personal loans, vehicle finance, short term debt. A home loan might be managed differently, but the goal is simple: enter retirement as close to as possible to being debt free. Becoming debt free is one of the best guaranteed returns you'll ever get, and it gives you emotional freedom that money can't measure.
Number three, maximize your retirement savings intelligently. Most South Africans have heard of the 27.5% RA deduction up to 350,000. But here's the truth. More contribution isn't always the best contribution. If your marginal tax rate's already low, the deduction might not help you much now. Instead, your strategy might favor tax-free savings accounts for long-term, tax-free, flexible growth, an offshore discretionary portfolio for diversification and liquidity. Or you might consider disallowed RA contributions, which don't give a deduction now, but reduce tax dramatically at retirement via Section 10C. This is where proper modeling becomes critical. You want your savings allocated in the right vehicles for your tax bracket, your expected future income, your drawdown strategy, your estate plan. This isn't about saving more. It's about saving smarter.
Number 4, revisit and adjust your investment allocation. Many South Africans nearing retirement become overly cautious way too early. We understand you don't want to lose money too early, especially before you might need it. But going too conservative can be as dangerous as taking too much risk. So now the question is why? Well, the reality is retirement isn't a 5-year investment. It's a 25 to 30-year time horizon. And in South Africa, medical inflation alone can run at 10 to 12% per year. And normal inflation, if we look at the long-term average, sits close to 6%. A well-constructed portfolio with the right blend of local and global equities, bonds, inflation-linked instruments, and cash is essential for protecting your purchasing power over time. Remember, short-term volatility should never destroy a long-term plan.
Lastly, number 5, building a long-term tax plan. For many of our clients, tax becomes their single biggest expense in retirement. That's why a long-term tax map is essential, not just year-by-year accounting. Key questions include, should you draw from retirement or discretionary products first? How do you avoid unnecessary jumps into higher tax brackets? Should you activate Section 10C to receive tax-free income? How do living annuities, endowments, and offshore structures fit into estate planning? A well-designed tax strategy can save hundreds of thousands of rand over your lifetime, sometimes more. Here's what I always say. We're happy to pay SARS our fair share, but we don't want to leave a tip.
Here's the thing. Please avoid the following costly mistakes. Don't panic and move to cash, because inflation will eat you alive. Don't claim retirement benefits too early unless it's essential. Don't buy expensive, complex products without understanding the fees. And then here's a tough one. Don't use your retirement savings to bail out your adult children. You help your family best when you are financially secure first.
You can drift into retirement and hope for the best, or you can take control and shape a retirement you'll be proud of. The final 5 to 10 years before retirement are critical. They're your last and best opportunity to build clarity, confidence, and choice.
If you'd like help designing your own personalized retirement plan, you can book a short exploration call with our team at Family Wealth Custodians. If this video brought you value, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who's preparing for retirement. I'm Hardi Swart.
I'm Cam Sondlo.
This is the Family Wealth Retirement Masterclass. Keep investing into your future.